So yeah, fucking 2:30 is also, oh boy, off during this time. Really hope I can make this. Thank you. Fuck you, Mr. Snake. And yeah, I don't know how well this is gonna go, but I mean, if it's an easy raid and cool, I get to just take all the stuff, and the thralls won't really attack me. So let's go inspect. I can't see shit. I do have my. The hell? Oh, I see. The thing's loading. Just say DK though, so that is a good thing. Yes. Alright, let's do this. Nice. Okay. Now I think we're gonna wait until daytime pops up just so I can fucking see. And if something does come to fight us, at least we can fight a little bit better. And seeing as not really anyone plays here, I might be able to do most of my raids like this too. But yep, I would like to eliminate all of their base, no matter what it is, you know, foundations, everything, you know, everything. Basically anything that's not above this foundation here. So everything, door-wise, all that jazz. And they got a sandstorm coming too. The fuck? Yeah, go down still, so I imagine as soon as the moon goes down, we're up. And the storm goes away. The sun shall be up. So what I should have done was I should have waited a minute like I should have. But I didn't know. It's all good. I love doing this though, it's just like bonk. It's a good way to crash the game though. Did everything just disappear? Oh my god. Wow. From that one press of a button. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Can I have the sun now, please? I do have my torch though, so let's actually put that where the daggers are. Probably should switch it around, but so I'm just gonna see if we get attacked or not. Hello. Are you going to kill me? I suppose not. Let's try to kick him. Nothing. Yeah, so PvP time is, oh god, currently off. Turn my volume up a little bit. So I imagine this stuff is starting to decay. Ah, yeah, here's the main base. Ooh, okay. Might just have to grab up everything. Oh, there's all my aloe shit, man. Nice. I knew these guys would have everything I need just about. Whole weapons. Awesome. Sweet. And we can come back here and kill these guys when I need to. Awesome. Now to just grab these bits of loot bags and shit. Good thing that gravity is a thing in this game. Nice. I'll take that too. Let's see, a little bit of oil here. Nice. I love doing this shit, man. Especially with it being PvP time being over. Oh shit. There's a lot of stuff in there. Also, what's my health at? So I actually have 448. Interesting. So do these guys have anything else? Anything on the roof maybe? Stuff and things. I mean, I do see some craft tables, some chests. There might even be a, there might be a legit leftover player base up there. Oh, there's another box here. Oh shit, look at that. Whoa. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this can go. A lot of these things we don't really need. Seeds, berries, this. But a lot of it though is actually useful. Like, I don't really use notes, but alright. Okay, this can go. Damn, we got so much stuff. Holy shit. Yeah, I probably don't need all this food. Just get rid of that. I want to keep the other meat though. Sturdy, full. Oh shit, so we got some horses. Neat. Alright. Yeah, this is probably... this is decays in 2 hours, so... Honestly, if I stay put, I can probably grab more shit. But what I'm gonna do instead, which is probably the more mature option, I'm gonna try to climb up here now with my armor off. Since, you know, nothing's really hostile here at the moment. I think there was more loot back there, but whatever. It's fine, I guess. Let's just go see what else we got going on here. We got the glitchy climbing again. And that's the best way to do it. Take advantage of resting. Honestly, I'm looking for like a player sleeping, which is why I don't like the decay rate stuff. Oh shit. Because, you know, you try to do something very specific, but then the game just goes, nah. It's kind of silly. Also, thralls are very lucky to be able to just, you know, do whatever hell they want. So let's see if maybe I can fall over this or something. I don't know. I think we might have to, like, wiggle. Oh shit. Oh god. Whew. I'm so lucky right now. Wow. Let's see. So it looks like there's some kind of base over here, over yonder. So I think what we need to do is find a oh god. I think there's some kind of spike there. There's probably some leftover structures and whatnot. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, good shit, man. We managed to get so much loot thanks to my efforts. So awesome. And, you know, we didn't have to fight a single thing either. Look at all this, man. Maybe shit armor, but a lot of this stuff is really cool. It's a lot of the new things, too, so that's awesome. Star Metal Greatsword. Ooh, so that's the same... Star Metal Greatsword. Yeah, mine is apparently better. Funny how that works. But yeah, we'll definitely have to come back another day and shoot these guys down. Yeah. So I was thinking of a way on how to get up here. Let's see. So I don't know entirely how this guy's little base Rooney works, but we'll try to work with it. I hope we can land on an elevator maybe and try to hold anyway. Let's land right here. So we can probably wiggle waggle over, and then I can use it to save stamina, and then we can get into the main base. And if I need to, you know, I'm down to stay up all night. I don't care. Let's see if I can maybe try to do this as safe as possible. Good job. Nothing? There we go. Nice. To your hatch store. I'm a little bit worried about doing that because I don't want to fall to my death. So I think what we'll do, hope I forget to put shoes on. I think I dropped it by accident, but we should have, oh, here we go. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. So this has E, 4.5, let's go with this one. Let's try it out. Hey, that's not bad. I guess it's good to demolish doors. Interesting. Alright, let's see what you got, sir. Okay, so we got some good thralls. I like to take the thrall. There we go. I think we're getting over encumbered again. That's probably why we're having issues. Let's just drop any unnecessary items. It's like any sacks don't really need. The lasso comes in handy for damn shit. We got a gas orb, which is cool. So this will come in handy for the fire guy. Yep, let's go through all the standard meat. I'm still worried about my hyenas back in base too, so we'll have to worry about that. Let's demolish this. Is that dragon powder by chance? Crimson Lotus. I forget what that's for, but I remember being important. What is this one? Oh, bone meal. Yeah, fuck that. Damn. Oh, that brimstone, man. What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh, man. Alright, so now we got Thrall. And we'll do take all. And now to demolish more crap. So that we don't need. I do want to keep more hunting tools. Yeah. Spices and shit. Salt. Agent. Okay. Very interesting. How much armor? 220. What's this? What's my helmet do? 6? So this will be way better. Just in case. Let's see. It's very damaged though, sadly. Also, that's thick leather, so we want to keep that. Bark is kind of easy to get, so I think I'll drop some of this for the sake of space. Yeah, because what I want to do is I want to try to keep as many things as possible. Where did that loot bag go? Ah, here we are. So what happened was it probably fused in with this. Or there might be a new loot bag somewhere. Or it might even be possible that there's just nothing. Actually, here we go. Let's take these. Nice saddle. Dragon powder, nice. I'll take the torches. Cool. Thank you, sir. Now, what do you have here? So we got a wolf cub, some horses, this stuff, black ice, some soups. Nice. Let's get rid of that. I don't want to leave them with anything. And then usually the bags here decay over time, which is good. Haha. What is that? Force that done. Get a bunch of extra shit. Yes, that wasn't anything important, I think. Let's see if anything went over this way. So bone meal. I don't know what bone meal does, but I'm gonna assume it's nothing important. I destroyed our beds. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, they're gonna be so fucking pissed. Like, imagine getting raided when you're not even on, or when it's not even PvP time. It's just like, get fucked. So if, in case if they died or they got despawned, oh shit, they got more. Wow. Yeah, that's good to go individually. We're hoping that the whole area doesn't just fall apart. I remember these things being important. Also, we do need crystal. Yep. Awesome. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So much stuff, man. It's crazy. It is what it is. I think what's gonna happen is a lot of these arrows that they got, maybe I have a bow somewhere I could just shoot at them from a distance, maybe. I did not mean to do that. Let's see. Anything in here? Oh, what is this? Hat store. We have a steel cleaver, water jars. I think the iron stuff. That was glowing sap. Stuff that glows. Yeah, good for you. What else we got? We got some vines. That could be good for twine, but I can get that myself. Alright. And then up here we have all the thralls and more stuff. Okay. Let's see what we got. See, there's some heads in here. These are like super meats to make super creatures, so I'll definitely take that. Abyssal Fang stuff I want. Now I don't have enough space. Alright, that's my problem a little bit. That. I do at least want this though, even if it does expire soon. And what's this one? Oh, it's the aloe leaves that I dropped. Okay. Alright. Now I drop this individual so I can try to grab that thrall. So I would like to take all of the thralls and whatever simple materials we'll just get rid of. Let's see here. A lot of this coal though would be really nice to use, but we kind of have to make do with what we can take. Because if I start being picky, nothing's going to get done. Let's take that. Who's this guy? Let's fix my thirst problem. It's one of the best things about gruel is we can just fill up hunger and everything else at the same time. Ooh. Okay, looks like they got themselves a little hoinaway here. That's nice. Yeah, I'll take that. And yep, I'm over-encumbered again. Fuck. Let's go back to this bag where all the useless shit is. Let's see. Let's drop some of that. Feathers. Oh boy. Yeah, we can always farm bark when we get back home. Same thing with wood. Like all these weapons and shit, we definitely need to keep. And the animals too. Even if they do expire in a day, it doesn't matter. I hope that they have like a fridge or something that I can put that in. Let's see what's in here. What is that? Oh shit. Here's more fancy shit. Once again, I have to drop stuff. This just keeps happening, don't it? Let's see. This can go. I want to keep the arrows too. Yeah, ice is easy to get, so fuck that. Let's finally get rid of the meat. Maybe got me back at home after all. I gotta check in my hyenas. Anywho, aloe vera. We'll try to keep only 100. I think that's good enough. It doesn't expire in any way, shape, or form, so that's good. Let's see. Let's actually take both of these. Oh man, there's more weapons. Fuck. I'm gonna try to only grab up the bows, so we can shoot targets from afar. And some of these weapons are really cool, but we have to make do. Now, if my buddy was here, we could easily do this. It'd be like, oh, like looting and stuff, easy. Crystal, hardened steel. Here's some sharp stuff. We do have other armor, but I'm gonna stay away from that because I would like to take thralls instead. Oh shit, man, this thing has some nice fucking loot. You know, steel fire is important, and that thrall. So we'll take that. Yeah, now I'm more encumbered again. Fuck. Shit turd, man. We have to get rid of things that don't really matter, things that are easy to get. So all of the difficult shit, you know, stuff that we have to farm, you know, creatures, all that jazz, even the coal here, that's easy. Let's see, let's put this with my other rule. I want to keep the food, the arrows, the head pieces. It's not all too much. I don't want to keep anymore. Okay, let's take these two. What the hell is all that? Oh, I remember these insects. You get them a lot in the default land. Pretty neat. So this probably fused together. Let's see what they got. And more of that fancy food. Alright, so it probably fused together as well. Yes, it did. I'll take that. And the thrall. This can fuck off. So I think what these guys did is they ran out of rooms and just kind of spam some shit together. Just try to take all the heads though. Because I think the way it works is like it works with stacks. So even if your inventory has already hit the limit, you can easily just, you know, derp. So let's see, let's demolish that. So we're almost done. Just gotta get rid of more of this crap. Yeah, I don't think there's any more stuff around here. You know, a lot of it we already let it decay, so that's good. So yep, I'm trying to take, you know, crafting tools, explosive related items. Yeah, let's drop some brimstone. We can always farm more brimstone later, but what's more important is structure, is explosives. Yeah, I gotta drop more. What the fuck, dude? Alright, saddle, that can go. Meat. What else we got? Oh man, we have a lot of brimstone. So now we should be able to take this crap. I think it also works by how many inventory slots you got too. And that's more problems to deal with. Let's see what else is in here. Because I think we grabbed up all the thralls. Yeah, this is all I see now is the silk and all that. Also, I could have sworn silk was a craftable armor item somewhere, someplace. So let's drop another stack of that. We'll switch that to the silk. Yep. This is might help me out a little bit. Yep, I think that's about all we can do at the moment. And, yeah, that's fine. So, yeah, if these guys log in today, tomorrow, whatever, they'll probably shit themselves. Which is the goal. Anything in here? Nope. Okay. Who are you? Who are you, sir? I wish it would tell us. There seems to be some kind of fireball too, so. Yeah. And now to try to figure out how to do this without dying. Oh man. You can tell my guy was about to die. That's amazing. Shit. So yeah, we'll come back sometime, just come at night to kill these guys one by one. Let's see how long these things got. So we got 2 hours for that. So I imagine a lot of these haven't decayed because they're probably the most recently crafted item in this guy's brigade. So yeah, that's cool, I guess. Let me go check though real quick. Let's see. I think that all the thralls are they're highlighted like that. So I think the only ones I was able to grab were just crafters. Oh no, we got a couple of fighters. That's cool. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. I love doing that. Like, man, whenever you get lucky with the tribe, you're just like, yeah, I got fucking militia people and stuff. Sweet. Oh man. See, now we need to get all the way back home. And since, you know, it's going to be a late night anyway, I'm probably only going to have a good 2 hours of sleep or something. So I usually get up at 5 a.m. So, I'll be honest, I'm down for some sleep. And even if I am a little bit late for work, I'm sure they won't mind. They'll be like, yeah, I had some sleeping issues. I partied last night. No, I didn't really party, but, you know, I played Conan. But I won't tell them that. Whenever you're playing games, even though partying is a form of playing, people frown upon playing games a lot more than partying or some form of exercising, socialism, and all that jazz. So, yeah. So, if you're a social butterfly, it's a lot easier to get away with shit, especially with work. So it's like, you know, if someone goes, oh, hey, why were you, like, 2 hours late today? It's like, oh, well, I went to bed at, like, 4 a.m. because I got drunk, and I didn't want to show up here with a hangover. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't want a drunk or delirious Ian. So, I am now here. I'm not queer, but I'm here to put the work in the rear. Of a nice lady. But, yeah. Oh, man. What the fuck? Oh, shit. You son of a bitch. Heart attack. I don't know how much of a good farm though with my inventory, but you know, if I can harvest food and stuff from creatures, it must mean that I have some decent leftover percent. I think it's been a while since this character had almost 2,000 loot. So, yeah, fucking GG, man. I think the first thing I want to do when we get home. Oh, what now? Oh, shit. Oh, fucker. I forgot this is the spider. Oh, what the hell? Really excessive. Sounds vicious. Why is my guy making thrall noises? What the hell? Ah, shit. It's like 3 a.m. now. But yeah, hopefully we enter the main body of water soon. Probably semi-follow the stream and then I would end up there, but it might actually be better. You know, see the exact position of where we are, because I want to walk into that pirate galleon thing. Honestly, damn, I'm already starting to get slowly hungry for breakfast. That's how late it currently is. Yeah, you know, if you're staying awake too long, if you're already hungry for the next day. Some people say I think on my stomach, like anime character. You know, the main character usually has a stereotype to eat a lot, but yeah, I kind of have the same body and the same appetite. Maybe not as much as Luffy or Goku, but maybe half of that. Like, I can probably eat a meal equal to a typical fat person, pretty much. Also, damn, what's going on with my climate? my triangle button messed up, maybe? Like, is it just automatically releasing when I try to climb, or maybe it's just a bad angle? Weird. But yeah, but definitely don't want to be in the area with the bugs. I'd rather deal with hyenas and stuff. I know that if I went that way, there would have been snakes. Let's see what do with this son of a bitch. I imagine he's gonna attack us. Yep, I was right. Fucking easy. Nice. Good shit. Oh, come on, really? Oh shit, there's a lot of them. I think this time we're not gonna... Was there another one? Oh shit, there's two? Damn. Alright. Shit. I think that before we log out, that we should probably get the thralls down and set up my hyenas that I cooked up, and then switch out the meat with the next breed of creatures. Because, I mean, it would be good to have them cook it up in the meanwhile, I would think. Let's see. So if I follow this river, kind of, it would lead down to there. If I go around here, that's a problem too. But up here is lions and elephants and shit. And elephants don't get hostile until you get close to them. Lions will see you from miles away and try to fight you. Or I think that they're cougars. I forget what kind of creature pops up. Another good idea that I'm sure a lot of you were thinking, well, oh, you stole a bunch of stuff from that tribe. Maybe can't you just summon a thrall to follow you and help you out? Well, yeah, that's the thing, but I'm not gonna waste the durability of my weapons and their weapons too, when I can easily just be safe in my travels. And if I died, I can try to find my body again. It's pretty simple. Like, I have it just as spawn points. I know shortcuts, you know. It could maybe be smart and put a bed or a bedroll, but yeah, yeah. Mihoy Minoi. And if worst comes to worst, I mean, we can always try climbing up a rock a little bit and stuff. Awesome, damn, I'm getting thirsty. I think it's because this whole weekend I've been drinking Mountain Dew, orange juice, milk, and almost no water. Usually when I'm at work, I'm drinking lots and lots of water. So I think that maybe my body is accustomed to where even if I am not doing the crazy exercises of my job, my body now requires more water. Probably some kind of adaptation, I would imagine. This is much like how you hear people getting addicted to like alcohol, or people addicted to, you know, sodas. Like, I'm not fully addicted to it, so I can stop for like months on it, and then when I do have it again, I really crave it. I love it. So then when it comes time, like 3 months later, to drink it again, I'm like, oh fuck yeah! It just tastes better when you don't have it for a while. It's good on mental training too, because you keep yourself from being spoiled. And oh really? Oh, yeah, motherfucker. Uh oh. Keep him busy. Don't go near me. See nothing. I started standing up in real life. Oh shit. The elephant won. Win. Oh no, he's still fighting. Dang. Shit. I'm pretty sure you can have elephants as thralls too, which is cool. I mean, if you can have big things like rhinos, you can definitely have elephants. I'm pretty sure I've seen them couple times. I guess it's one of the more recent thralls that have been at it since I quit back in like early 2019. It's at least 2021 right now, July. So, been a while. Yep. Oh shit, I thought they were friends. Huh. Well, alright then. Should probably switch out my sword at some point if I want to try to use it until it's on its very last breath. I mean, that sword's been lasting me since 2019, so yeah. Use it until it's done. I think we used to have a advanced throwing axe to go with this weapon to do more damage, but eh. I just really like the combos that we do during this dual wielding thing. I think most people would think, oh, it's a throwing axe, we should probably throw, but it's like you get yourself in like a very unstoppable combo. So even if someone has high amounts of sundering, usually this combo here usually does really good, especially if you're over encumbered as well. It creates resistance to falling over too easily. So you basically hook yourself up with a not quite indestructible build, but you're a lot more sturdier. So if someone does like heavy hitters, but you have a lot of health and a lot of defense and a little bit of everything, then you'll be fine. But the problem is a lot of people like to gangbang, so yeah, I expect to get ganked. So it's nice to be over encumbered and be very tanky, but it's also bad because you're a sitting duck. But it's a good thing though the server's kind of quiet, so that's a plus. This thing's a little bit easier. So this thing's been lasting for a while. It's now it's finally on normal health. I think the original durability was like 9,000, so yeah, pretty wild. Fucking balls. Also, when August come out, I'll be hanging out with my girl. Maybe we can go into the beach. I don't know which one, but she said that she wants to take me, so but I have to drive to where she lives. The sucky part though is being over the next state and the very route that she is, it's covered with pay tolls between both states. It just happens to be one of the most busy areas ever, so it's like, you know, a lot of traffic, people going between states, you know, trucking wise, so that's why I have so many pay tolls. And half the time they got like these secret ones, so I have to save some money soon and try to pay for Easy Pass, get that shit set up. So I'm pretty sure I recently used a good bit of money, so I probably have like maybe a good 200 left in my bank or whatever. But I think that film bill's coming up soon, and then before I know it, rent for getting in August as well. But it's just one thing after another. But yeah, I can never catch a break, it seems. But what takes me away from all those issues is definitely Conan. This game's pretty fun, pretty lively. Makes you feel quite relaxed. And I enjoy my time doing stuff, mischievous stuff, much like what we just did. I was kind of expecting though to, like, you know, it would be 2:30 that the PvP would stop, but no, it's still legit 2. So I think it says 18 to 23 or whatever. I forget what the times were, but I know it in real time, even though it says it differently on the meter. It's from 8 p.m. until 2 a.m. because I remember still being invaded at like 1:50. People were trying to bash me in my buddy's face. I had to use everything I had to help defend. Yeah. That's why I like the spear too, is because like if you're tames even after a week and you got like maybe 2-3 players trying to charge up and kill your shit and raid your stuff and blah blah, and PvP time is still on, you can take advantage of it a good bit by you know, taking the spear and taking a more direct hit instead of wailing everywhere like any other weapon, which is pretty nice. So very, very useful. Also, before anything does break, let's actually switch my one-handed to this. Alright, good it is. So this way, if this thing breaks anytime soon, I'll have supplies ready. Also, I'm kind of surprised that we didn't get any ingots from these guys. A lot of these tribes usually have thousands. But, whatever. We have a lot of other things, so that's good. Yep. So let me see. I think we're gonna have to fight this thing anyway, so let's surprise him early. Fight him pretty much. Nice. Another thing I'm worried about too is rock noses down here. I don't know how tough they are. But if we happen to hit the correct side of this basin or valley, if you may, we might be able to dodge them entirely. So I think it leads to 2, maybe 3 different routes. And if we can take the extra one, that'd be great. I remember coming across it accidentally a couple times. It was quite nice. Actually use some of the new helmets that we got. I'm getting tired of seeing stupid looking things. Let's see if I'm gonna save these. That's the helmet we had. This is the new one. It's interesting looking. There's this thing. A lot stronger, looks pretty cool. Yeah. I look kind of like a god from Assassin's Creed. Like the ancient civilization type shit. I kind of wonder though, like, if Valhalla has anything to do with that. 'Cause I mean, I think Origins might have had something like that, but honestly, the last one I played was Syndicate, seriously, and I got through half of the game, but I got tired of it because, you know, Origins fixed it where you can jump in whichever direction you want, but Syndicate, they really nerfed the parkour. You know, Assassin's Creed was known for being able to jump wherever you want, if you needed to, or if you wanted to speed up your progress and try to latch onto a cliff last second, you know, try to speed up or speed run races or missions, you know, facing even PvP for multiplayer, or for PvE competitive multiplayer. You know, you could race somebody to kill more ads. So even though the mission would be like capture the flag, I'd be going around killing absolutely everything. Or if it was like a stealth mission, it's like, oh yeah, steal like 50 items. You know, I'll be out there just taking out everybody. This way the rest of the party can not worry about stealth, and life becomes easier. Which to me, I think it's a blessing to people. So it's just like, yes, don't worship me, but I expect to be praised aggressively. I'm a simple man. Oh well. Never passing this place again. We might have to face that archer and the dude again. But this time, let's get my loot out of here. And go straight to safety. The music's kind of making it more worth it. There's more rock noise over that way too. It's like an endless loop of combat. It's crazy. But yeah, and I'm trying to be nice to my character by keeping it to a bare minimum. So I'm gonna climb up this cliff. Usually we climb that way. Let's see which route we should go. Because oh, I went wrong. There we go. So I'm here. If I do get to here, though, we could probably take that route. I think that route is right in front of me here. Because I remember talking about a safe route that was away from the bugs and away from prying eyes. Yeah. And usually the problem, though, is doing this type of thing when you're in like a big server. If you're over encumbered and just stole somebody's loot, like, you best make like a box somewhere or something, pick it up later, and make sure you're able to run away and run back to pick up the rest of the loot. I recommend getting a regular chest because you can actually lock it. If you do a standard one, it's wide open, so no shit. Nice. If I knew we'd be able to handle them. I'm able to fight too, huh? Come here. Bring it on. I had all my combos ready for this, but we got lucky. The PvP time stopped. I really thought I was gonna have to fight my way in. I was like, alright, let's get ready. But yeah, that's fair enough though. That makes life so much easier. Another one? Damn. Really find my way out of here. I did say I was thirsty for some blood a little bit, so I suppose this satisfy the need. Also, I feel like it's 3:20 right now. Oh, 3:21. Shit. Very, very close. Is there another one nearby? Oh, it's probably above us. Oh, shit. Everywhere. This weapon's down to 20 now. Damn, it's a good thing we got the other sword. I did not think this was gonna happen, but it did. Yeah, we're almost close to the water though. As let me just pull my map out real quick, because we'll be going this way, maybe directly south once we get out to the green, to avoid the lion and whatever other problems. After that, it'll be a nice, easy swim all the way back home. Yep. And by the time that's done, it should be like 3:45, maybe even 3:50. So I'll have a good bit of sleep. You know, it won't be that bad. And I think I'll at least sleep until like, you know, I'll wake up at 5, then we'll sleep until 6, maybe 6:30, and then after that, I'll get up. And then I get some time tomorrow night. We'll just go to bed early. Oh, you want to fight me, huh? What the hell? space and inventory. Oh shit, so it's 49, it's 51. So a little bit less damage, but does the same deal. Cool. Neat. But yeah, I have so much inventory though we can't even take the weapon back. Damn. I should, if they have any boxes in that inventory of theirs that I took, you know, I hope that we can at least take that and deposit that shit. Also, since Conan is trophy based, I should check what trophies me and my buddies don't need to get. Or if he never pops on, what trophies I need to get. Let's see, 4 enemies over there to my left. Another rock nose. Yeah, looks like another rock nose. Yeah, I thought we were done with that shit finally, but nope. Not at all. Yeah, this is a lot safer than going up that way and coming down. Now there should be a cave though to get like crystal or something, I forget. Somewhere around here. I think it's like behind here or something. Oh shit, speaking of things that we're hiding. What the hell? I just found another base. Yo, there's so many people that play on here now, what the hell? Is this gonna decay soon too? Because I can always come back. You know, we might be staying up all night if that's the case. Alright man, what have we got? Is blank. Let's try to look away. I think I've seen these blank guys a couple times. But one thing they messed up though is you can easily just kinda weeble wobble like this, but like honestly if you get in here though you're kinda fucked. Because you can't really get back out. So I recommend bombs. And you know, maybe swords and fire that can break down the black ice. Now to think about it though, try to rack your brain a little bit. I believe that black ice, even though it's one of the best or the best structure to have in the game, it's ice, right? So I imagine fire would be an element that would easily destroy it. Because I've seen plenty of times where I'll have a bunch of black ice stuff, and even if someone doesn't use God form, they just have explosion jars, and they put like 5 down, maybe 10, and just fucking TNT unleashed. You know, big bunch of shit. Just pure death after that. Pretty cool though. I'm not gonna lie. So even though I may be on the losing side on those stories, it was definitely worth it because I got to learn. It was a learning experience. So thanks to my aggressive behavior and other people's aggressive behavior, we managed to learn quite a bit. Especially about how to fight or what times to dodge during battles and stuff, things and stuff. Also my shoulder is getting a little bit more active now. I'm starting to be able to stretch and all that jazz, but still though, every time I go to work doing I sweep, even though it's been like 2 weekends past since my incident with the dislocation, I can still feel the bone like jiggle. Like when I do normal things though, there's no movement. I don't feel the bone bouncing around anymore, so I guess either whatever's regenerating or maybe the bone got pulled out and you know it's reset itself and it's just healing to become adjusted again. I don't know. Either way, good shit. Oh, I finally found the water. Thank goodness. And then from here on it'll be an easy trip. Yep. So I'm thinking sometime, well I was going to say tomorrow because I'll be sleeping soon, but you know, today, tomorrow day, this current tomorrow, or I should say in 16 to maybe 18 hours from now, my plan is to raid that base. I'll show you guys location. It's like up here or this way or something. I forget. Actually, I think it's more on the right side of Asgard, like towards the east. So yeah, we'll be headed up there with some explosives to break over the base. But I'm hoping though that we can arrive before raid time, and then that way I can plant the explosives on the base. Because what I want to do is I want to make like a little tower maybe or something. Another thing that works pretty good too is you can stand on people's heads. So I remember a couple times like I would carry my buddy over to an area, like he would stand on my head, and I think as long as the person that's below has more inventory than the person on top, they don't kill you. So I remember a couple times we cracked each other's heads when we were over encumbered. And the reason why we did that originally was because, you know, he had to do stuff on his phone. And people kept calling him and stuff, so I said, hey, why don't we go to a rock and maybe see if you can stand on my head, and if we move, then at the same time, I might be able to carry you over to base. Unless we get attacked, then, yeah. In the world of Conan, anything could happen. But yeah. Another thing I could have done too is maybe I could have knocked down my friend. I could have pulled him along with the drag body option. Because I mean, the baton doesn't do that much damage, and it doesn't really break armor, so that's a good thing. So, I mean, you gotta think all the thralls that we've knocked out over the years, and other people you guys see, the thralls usually, they have full helmets, armor, all that jazz, resistance, high amounts of health. You know, and we just knock them out by hitting their armored sections at random, and they just fall asleep, so a little weird. I think realistically speaking, what the thrall system should be is to use like the poison gas orb and then use a chemical balance, like chemical base on it, and change it into a knockout gas instead of poison gas. And then use that knockout gas to, you know, knock out thralls, and they can go thrall wheeling them up years after that. If they want to go really realistic though, if they're going that far, they should probably make it where thralls can actually fight back. Or if they're not satisfied with you as their owner, they'll turn around and, you know, start killing their brethren, or, you know, betray you for the closest clan. Or if some of them aren't getting food, they might just run away. Back to where we first got them from. I don't know. Improvise attack, overcome. Pretty much. I'm just retired. Yeah, we're gonna have to pay heed to those windmills. I think what we should do though is whatever structures I can